Welcome to the League of Women Voters of Arizona's discussion of the propositions appearing on the Arizona 2024 election ballot. We'll be sharing information on ballot propositions. The League of Women Voters of Arizona is a nonpartisan grassroots civic organization that encourages informed and active participation in government, works to increase understanding of major public policy issues, and influences public policy through education and advocacy. With over 100 years of experience, the League is one of America's oldest and most trusted civic nonprofit organizations. Thank you for viewing today. An informed voter is a powerful voter. Know before you go vote. Look at the November ballot and the tools we have to complete our ballots. You'll find more information on vote411.org, a League program, and the voter guide brought to us by the Clean Elections Commission. And remember to start at the bottom of your ballot and complete the whole ballot. On your ballot, you'll have all the candidates for federal offices: President, Vice President, Senate, and Congress, statewide offices, and our state legislature, which includes 30 senators and 60 representatives that are elected every 2 years, county offices, local city councils, and school boards. We will also be deciding if we'll retain or remove judges. And finally, the propositions. You'll find the statewide measures, including initiatives brought forward by the legislature or citizens to amend or make new laws. Referendums, which are citizen-led, to stop a law from being enacted, and local bonds and overrides. The proposition that impacts the administration of elections and voting rights is Proposition 133, the proposed amendment to the Constitution by the legislature relating to primary elections. A yes vote on Proposition 133 will amend the Arizona Constitution to require cities to follow state law in primary elections, requiring cities and school boards to hold partisan elections. Prohibit cities from implementing charters, laws, or policies that conflict with state law. Remove local control over how cities run their elections. A no vote on Proposition 133 will keep the current primary election laws unchanged, allow cities to maintain control over how they run their local elections, and preserve the ability of cities to make decisions best suited for their communities. Those in support for Proposition 133 argue, partisan primaries ensure general election voters have choices from multiple political parties. Arizona has 5 qualified parties offering a diverse range of candidates. Alternative formats like California's top 2 system or Alaska's ranked choice voting can lead to same-party candidates in the general election. Reducing voter choice can confuse voters and lengthen ballots. Smaller parties like Libertarian and Green are less likely to appear on the ballot in top 2 primaries. Independent voters can still participate in partisan primaries by choosing major party ballot. Those against Proposition 133 argue, mandates state and local partisan primaries, removing flexibility for nonpartisan formats. Partisan primaries could raise local government costs due to changes in ballots and administration. Eliminates alternative voting systems that might offer more voter choice, less extreme candidates, and higher turnout. Arizona's many independent voters might prefer top 2 or top 4 primary systems with a unified ballot, not having to request a partisan ballot. Restricts future opportunities for cities and counties to try alternative election formats. Shifts more control to the partisan majority in the legislature, forcing taxpayers to fund primaries for all major parties. And just a reminder of these important election dates to mark on your calendar. October 7th is the voter registration deadline. Between October 9th and November 1st, we'll begin our in-person early voting. October 25th is the last day to request an early mail-in ballot. October 29th is the last day to mail in your early ballot. November 5th is Election Day. In-person ballot or drop-off mail ballot by 7 p.m. And our polls will open at 6 a.m. If you are a registered voter, your rights are protected under federal law. Every registered voter is eligible to vote. Your right to a ballot is protected under the Voting Rights Act. The Help America Vote Act ensures that all individuals who visit a voting location will be allowed to vote. If you do not have the proper identification and a poll worker says you are ineligible, you must be allowed to vote with a provisional ballot. Remember, there are 13 ballot propositions, so please go to vote411.org to read the analysis of each one. Your vote is your voice. And if you are at vote411.org, thank you for becoming an informed voter. For additional questions, feel free to email us at lwvazadvocacy@gmail.com.